Hey guys, so I was dyeing my hair earlier. I made a video earlier today, but it was too long and didn't load that long. So it's okay. Anyways, you guys know how to dye hair, right? This blonde one, basically part A, B, and C is basically the powder, the container in itself. And yeah, so, and of course having a white towel, a pair of scissors, of course, right? And a hoodie for later, of course, when you're dyeing hair. Of course, and also a shower cap. You can tell my head here. So before my 30 to 45 minutes about to come bail out, like almost up, what I'm gonna do, because I have my extra hair dye that's still in my container here, which I actually learned this trick online, actually in itself. Yeah, so you can put your gloves back on, of course. Make sure they're on the right side here. There you go. Just folded. So what you're gonna do, best way, take a serrated knife. I know it's so dangerous. Oh my god. You know, because you got a lot of extra hair dye that in here you want to use and not waste. Right, so strip the hair down. That's here. So what you're going to do, first is take it and cut it. Okay, so we're going to do this. Yeah, watch your fingers though. Hold it down like so. Okay, so I can't really show you. Okay, so like so, okay? Yes, cut it on a bias, like on the side, so you can see it, right? Take it, it's okay to cut on the table, if you're okay with that. Yep. So yeah, take it, put it down, so what we're going to do now, let's open it, like so. So you don't really have to, like, you know, fully cut it through. My angle's really not this sharp, but my knife's quite sharp. You can tell it's quite sharp. But anyway, yeah, be careful. So open it like so, right? Leave it in the sink because you don't want it to spill all over it, right? Take off your shower cap, like mine, like so. Whoa! See, it's awesome. Okay, because what it does is a shower cap, it will help you, you can wash it out, of course, and reuse it next time. But, no, because what it does, yeah, see, my hair kind of came out with the dye. But yeah, what basically the shower cap does is basically holds in the heat. Cause your head's like warm, heating up at the same time right now. This is what it's doing. This is what it's like. It's just really heaty in here. Hot and heaty. So yeah. You can see, look, this is not nice, right? Nice and blonde. But yeah, you can tell, like, if you put a shower cap on, basically, because if you just dye it at home, and you don't put a shower cap on top, you can tell the line on the shower cap, but they can tell, if you don't put a shower cap on top, basically, you're just kind of, not screwed per se, but, you know, you won't really see much progress in it, because you're releasing a lot of your head heat from it, so, yeah. Before my time runs out, my hair to set in place, as it's kind of, you can tell it is already setting up. But you can go into your extra hair dye here, scoop as much as you can, of course, leave it back in the sink, scoop on the other hand, and add more to what you have already that's there. Yeah, so just add more. It's becoming silky, so it's just, oh, careful. Yeah, it's kind of good and thick. Yeah, kind of putting it in your hair like so. Yep, like so. Yep, my back of my head should be good right now. Yep. So that's good because if you don't put a shower cap on, basically all your heat's like escaping from your head, right? So you want the heat to come back into your head, like to go back into your head, kind of to, you know, so the hair kind of sets into place, the hair in itself. No, not the heat, like not only the hair, but the heat of the head. And because, you know, I know the hair dye itself is kind of cold, but your head will heat it up. Take a tongue twister here. Yeah, so it's quite good. Keep kind of scrape as much as possible, as much as you can get out of here. If you got most of it when you first did it, yeah, you can cut it however you want. Just use a serrated knife, of course. Yes. Okay, sorry. Yeah, so we're gonna do again before we before we of course wash your hair, as you should be doing, not yet of course, take it, twist it, take everything you have here and put it back under the shower cap for a bit longer. Yeah, it's okay if it's, you know, yep, just go from the back if you can, if not it's okay. Yes. Oh yeah, I can see that hair. Kinda, yeah, it's okay. Just stick it, put it back on, take your hair, let's see what you have. Oh, sorry. Take it, the whole hat up. Tuck it, tucky, tuck, tuck. Tucky, tuck, tuck. Yeah. Tuck it back in the shower cap. Pull it to the back of your head. That's where the most of the loose hairs are at the end. The edge of your hat here. Yeah, tuck it all in. Like so. Just careful, don't hurt your ears. I kind of did there. Yeah, so like so. Now that means you're done. Your hair is officially not done, but it's officially done. Like so. So you can do is take whatever you have here, flatten that out like so, and then just kind of throw everything in box. Should all fit in there. You go. All fit in there, and then of course put your conditioner. Do the shower for later. So yeah, what you're gonna do now, of course, wash everything that you have left, you know, here, like so. So wash your hands, of course, wash your hair tie, you know, if you want to reuse it, of course, I do, for sure. No, it's just from the hair dye. You can use any color, you can just wash it out, it's not really, so it washes out quite well. Yeah, the water's just going through. But you can see your knife, careful of course. Wash your knife. Yeah, use a little soapy soap and like so. Yeah. Or you can do it out in the kitchen later when you're when you're doing stuff. Yeah, like so. So like whoever, use your hand soap if you need to. Take it, rub. Yeah, take a little bit. Do it carefully. You're not me, cause I'm a chef, I know what I'm doing. But if you guys don't know what you're doing, use a sponge if you need to. Very carefully. Don't go really quick so you can cut yourself. Do it very, very gently, of course. Cause I'm a chef, I know what I'm doing, of course. So I've done this before. So if you guys haven't, do it really carefully. If you need to cut open your bottle, cause the best dye is the last drop. It's kind of like coffee, right? So yeah, so. Take it, take it and just swipe it down. Just careful, don't cut yourself, of course. Just be very careful. If you don't know what you're doing, don't do it. Seriously, don't. If you don't mind the extra missing hair dye that you will miss future, yes. So now I'm gonna wash down my arm. Yeah, so I'm gonna show you here quickly before. So wash down your arm like that. You have the hair dye from. So I'm gonna wash in your arms here. Yeah, kinda just kinda wash it down. So I know you'll take a shower, but then you're gonna get rid of your clothes and whatnot. So it's gonna be quite cool. Because my last video, I made about 40 somewhat minutes, or maybe 14-15 minutes. So yeah, like I said earlier, when you put the extra hair dye, of course, you just give it maybe 5 or 10 more minutes. But because my time hasn't run out yet. Yeah, it's 2:24 only. But I'm gonna do it till 3:45 or almost to 4 o'clock or so. So yeah, so I'm gonna take my towel, wipe my eyebrow there so it won't get into my face. But yeah, a lot of you guys always ask me, do I ever, roll dye my eyebrows blonde? Thinking to myself, brother not, or like my black eyebrows. Yeah, sorry, it's so gross. Yeah, no, very dry lips too. Anyways, yeah, so, yeah. And because, as I said earlier, the hair dye kind of, your head's really, really warm. Your body temperature's always so warm, right? Because what I was wearing earlier was my hoodie, like this. Like so. So, yeah. And then, yeah, to make sure your whole sink's clean, like my dad will lecture me. So anyways, yeah. So that's why I keep my body warm. Like if you're doing this at home, of course, it's quite easy. Just put all your blonde or your color in your hair. Put a shower cap on. You can reuse it or wash it or reuse it. You need to itch your head, itch on top, of course, because you know the heat in your head basically kind of help you generate the heat for the hair. And because if you don't cover your hair, basically the heat from your head won't, the hair on your head won't, the color in it won't last as good, and it won't, like, you know, as you saw before, my hair color went quite well. So yeah. So it's quite well now. So yeah, I'm gonna go from there. So yep. So kind of keeping my hoodie on, of course I'm wearing a beater, of course, so that's why. And it's okay, you know, just kind of cover up yourself, kind of keep yourself warm, because if you don't keep yourself warm, seriously, you're going to be freezing your butt off. And because when you're, you know, you gotta take a shower and stuff, but also you gotta do so many things. Sorry. Yeah. So, 15-20 minutes left. Yeah. So I will show you the end product later, of course. It's only part 1, and yeah, I'll show part 2 after, and I take my shower. Okay, love you guys. See you in part 2.